The Tonto National Forest was established by presidential proclamation in 1905. At almost 3 million acres, it is the largest national forest in Arizona and the 5th largest in the United States. Many locations on the forest are within minutes of the Phoenix area, helping make the Tonto one of the most visited national forests in the nation, with nearly 6 million visitors each year. The Tonto embraces rugged and beautiful country, from the cactus-studded Sonoran Desert to the pine-forested landscapes beneath the Mogollon Rim. 6 major reservoirs are found in the forest along the Salt and Verde rivers. These reservoirs help supply fresh, clean drinking water and abundant recreation opportunities to millions of Arizonans. You can also find 8 designated wilderness areas on the Tonto, including the famous Superstition Mountain Range. The U.S. Forest Service, the agency responsible for managing our national forests, is mandated by law to achieve quality land management under the Sustainable Multiple Use Management concept. The Tonto, alongside our partners and volunteers, provide for a balance of conservation and land use activities, including recreation, fire management, livestock grazing, timber harvesting, and ecosystem restoration. This work is guided by a land and resource management plan, also known as the Forest Plan. Most of us plan at some time in our lives. We plan when we want to accomplish something, like a goal. When we plan, we use available information to help us make our best guess about the future, and to choose the steps we need to take to obtain desired outcomes. The same concept applies to a national forest, and it's why Congress and the President, under the 1976 National Forest Management Act, require forests to have a forest plan. Forest planning is a way to prep for the future. It identifies where we want to go and how to get there. It helps us do first things first, and serves as a decision-making and priority-setting guide. What are the priority watersheds for restoration? Where should fuel reduction treatments occur? What recreation opportunities should be prioritized? A good plan will suggest answers to those tough questions. Planning provides many opportunities for collaboration. It offers a chance to inform, educate, and involve the public, and to work together to turn community values, agency goals, and national needs into the substance of the Forest Plan. In January 2014, the Tonto National Forest kicked off a planning process to update our Forest Plan, last adopted in 1985. This process, known as Forest Plan Revision, occurs through a 3-part cycle: the assessment phase, the plan revision phase, and the monitoring and implementation phase. The assessment identifies and evaluates existing information and creates an understanding of current conditions and trends. The plan revision builds on information gathered during the assessment to develop desired conditions and management alternatives. We will analyze the effects of these alternatives as part of an environmental impact statement. While the Forest Plan is in effect from 2018 through 2033, we will monitor to determine whether it is being implemented as intended and to determine whether restoration projects are helping us achieve desired conditions. Amendments may be adopted every year or two, with a thorough revision every 10 to 15 years as good practice. Forest planning is like walking through the woods on a dark night. The shape of the forest in 15, 50, or even 100 years are the shadowy shapes at the end of a flashlight beam. As we walk closer and the light gets brighter, things that we once guessed at come into sharper focus. The intent of forest planning is to keep that flashlight in front of you and to be willing and able to learn as you go. We welcome your participation in the Forest Plan Revision. The process provides an important avenue from which we can work together to preserve the beauty, productivity, and integrity of the forest today and for future generations. Please visit our project website, www.tontoplan.org, to learn more and for opportunities to get involved. Tell your friends and neighbors this is your chance to help shape the future of the Tonto National Forest.